P
is for poison.
P is for prepared, which we are.
Search team, check in.
P is for pistol whip. Right across your face, Ethan. Wake up, damn it.
Ready to give this shithole an animal.
P is for passable.
No signs of activity. Good luck down
P is for pretty much a straight 6 out of 10 from every single reviewer ever. Although, actually, I think this got pretty, like, C+ scores around the board, like 7s and 8
He
every
looks
now
like
and
a
again.
meth addict. You're really gonna trust
Uh-huh.
your operation in this? Look at
Yes, he is. And
Sorry.
I got a fun little note about these little cutscenes here. They do not show up when you restart a mission, or if you, say, go from the missions menu and select it. Basically, what I had to do was finish the previous mission and have it, go all the way through the continue and everything in order to get those small little tidbits. Otherwise, I would miss so much.
It's story mode, you know.
I know, and selecting a mission out of order is just wrong in the game's eyes.
Here, take a moment to get familiar with your weapon.
Yeah. Chew some of these rats while you're at it.
Oh, good, a weapon.
You're a drunk and a liability. Here's a shotgun.
Yeah. Anyway, here's the combo menu, just in case you wanted to know the different combo attacks you could do.
Stomp kick, groin kick. And in parentheses, to clarify, to groin. You don't want to try a groin kick at the chin. Doesn't work that way.
So I decided to take down the look speed because I'm getting sick of this motion blur, literally and figuratively. And one thing you'll notice over there is the upgrades tab. We'll take a look at that once we get more than one upgrade. But for the rest of the game, since we got gold rank on the first level, our left hand has a knife in it. Like, when we punch people, you'll see a little dagger in there.
All right,
Huh.
we're going in
It's
for
really
control.
funny. And it does, like, a little bit of extra damage, but it's just enough to be noticeable.
Something tells me gunplay has been increased a lot in this game.
It's a lot better than the first game, which was non-existent because they didn't want you to use guns. Again, we're getting into the 360 and PS3 era of where everything had to have a gun, everything had to have multiplayer, and everybody said the fuck word.
Mm-hmm.
So let's add gunplay to this game, and at least you can look down the iron sights. Thank God.
What game do you think launched that? Modern Warfare 2, perhaps?
At least for, like, having everybody use a gun. I don't know about the multiplayer focus thing. Because
Maybe the first Call of Duty.
did God of War ever have multiplayer? I don't think so.
Yes, it did.
Damn it! Oh, that's right. Wasn't it like the offshoot one, the prequel one?
Ascension.
Yeah, that one. I didn't play that one.
I played like a little bit of it. I should give it another shot. I mean, it looks pretty.
Speaking of looking pretty. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not supposed to be up here.
Wait.
Oops.
I get it. It's part of the game. It's part of his sanity breaking down.
Spooky!
That's what it is. It's like Eternal Darkness, right? That's how it is.
The more you play, the less you have a grip on your reality.
LaRue, we're in. Copy that.
Well, I am liking haunted apartment building better than haunted department building.
Thomas, check it out.
Yeah, we're out of the department building, and we're still looking for Malcolm Van Horn, which means we have to go into, like, a crack-addicted
Jesus.
shithole.
That's not crack, that's skooma. see how fast he's moving?
Oh, yeah. Oops.
He's got to wait about another 5 minutes until he'll sleep for like 2 days.
Just imagine if this was like an Elder Scrolls prequel.
Keep moving.
Or maybe a
Wouldn't it-
dark, grungy
that-
sequel.
A very distant sequel.
Take a look at this.
Maybe they should do that for the third Condemned. You just wake up in a prison cell.
About to be executed. Oh my god, a reflection that works.
Then the president comes down and tells you you're the chosen one. You gotta...
Thank you. Oh, alright, let's get out of here. I hope you don't get assassinated by the end of this dungeon.
You want to hit a speedball where it hurts? Destroy one of their meth labs.
Alright.
Okay! No, I didn't... No, we need to... That was evidence, you fool! We had to take pictures, check them for prints, secure the scene! What is wrong with you, man?
I think at this point they don't give a shit. Because if you notice, they're basically letting us do whatever we want. And that's your optional collectible in this one, destroying all the meth labs.
Oh, I get it. They're XOF from Phantom Pain, pretty much. They're a cleanup crew, wiping away everything, you know, just... This never happened, you know?
I can see that. I mean, eventually we're gonna get backstabbed, and, you know, they're gonna get rid of Ethan Thomas. It's like he was never there!
Ugh.
That's not a spoiler, by the way.
No, I'm pretty those military guys are so trustworthy. We've relied so much on the system in the previous Condemned games.
Right.
Yeah, the authorities have been they've been established as being a very well-to-do, very helpful group of people.
Right, it's the good old boys. This level has some of my favorite weapons. Just, like, random shit that you can pick up. Like, right now I've got a bed leg, and eventually we'll be grabbing, like, toilet seats and other things like that. So it's a lot of good variety in this one.
That's good.
Uh-oh.
Because in the first game, it was sledgehammer or bust, pretty much.
Sledgehammer, I think a street sign at one point, and a lot of wood on the ground.
Alright, this guy's a little, I'm not saying I'm shocked or anything, because... I mean... Okay, I will ask so. What the fuck?
It's the effects of the skooma.
I see.
You hit the nail on the head. You're going to have a lot of guys rushing you, and they're actually going to introduce a new enemy type. Got the quote fingers going on that one. It's basically a bulked up regular guy, but they're harder to kill. And guys with guns!
Of course!
Yeah, and
At least they go down easy, that's good.
they do.
That way you're not trying to constantly bang on the guys who's shooting at you with their gigantic health bars.
I have noticed that the more damage a gun does... Let's say that guy who had a shotgun right there. His weapon does a lot of firepower. He goes down in one hit. Guy who's rocking a pistol, it'll take him, like, one extra hit.
Right.
So, depending on the threat is how easy it is to kill them.
That's called balancing your game. So maybe if you wanted to add an extra challenge, you have a big guy with a shotgun. So now you gotta think carefully.
Oh, dear lord.
Yeah, that'd be ramping shit up, wouldn't it? That's
Oh.
called good game design.
Please, save that for final boss territory, my friend.
I really think if they had the budget, and they really just sat down, and really took their time, and tried to make the best game that they could, you know, they took like 3 years to really craft something amazing, I think Condemned 3 would be a really damn good survival horror, especially what it is these days. This game is 10 years old now. How many survival horror games have we had since then that changed the game entirely?
Resident Evil 7.
Resident Evil 5.
Oh my god.
That's how old it is.
Oh, that's old.
Yeah, this wouldn't come. Yeah, Resident 5 wouldn't come out until a year after this did.
And that had multiplayer too.
That had a very good multiplayer, no less.
Well, it was alright.
Survival horror rose, fell, and then rose again since the last Condemned game. I think it's time for a third one.
Well,
Let's give Monolith one more chance, I say.
I'm just afraid though, because one, they're owned by Warner Brothers, and two, there'll probably be a lot of shoehorn shit that nobody will like, and then they'll forget about the horror.
And 3, it's a horror game, so you're supposed to be afraid.
Well, okay, you got me there.
Well, again, I say if they just really just buckled down and made the best game that they possibly could. They really took the time to think about it. They crafted it. They designed it. They tightened things up. They balanced some things. They add some things. They really try to make it a fun melee game as well. They really just add on to it. Then you'll have something.
I've uploaded your field kit with what we know so far.
Hey,
Now let's get started.
here's SCU.
2 gunshots in the recording
Ethan's
sequence.
got
One
his
main
like special
looking
tool
body,
back,
one
and
named Van Horn, the other
they-
official police officer.
do you remember
Official
investigating in the
overlays
first
indicate
game?
both shots came from the same
Uh-huh.
weapon.
You had all your
38 caliber
tools to investigate and whatever. So now they've given you like little mini quizzes.
Any officers reported in the area during
Oh
the time of
dear.
the call?
I gotta pay attention now.
You've got to pay attention. You got to select the right ones. I've noticed that your score is not hindered by these questions in particular, but I'm still going to show the correct answers to give for achievement's sake, just in case you want those, because there is one for getting every single question perfect.
Ethan Thomas may be a drunkard, but the drink didn't dull his mind.
Hotel.
He still knows all the good questions to ask.
Narrow your search to that area.
He's still too drunk to use soap. His thumbnails were disgusting.
What the hell are you planning on doing?
Taking a shortcut now. Step back.
Bonk!
I just really want to throw that in the back of his head. He's such a
I'll go
dick.
first.
It's the way you pulled it up after he said that. It's like, I've had enough of this guy.
Just push him down.
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions.
And then he falls backwards. Here we go. Check this out. First person horror. What does this mean? Oh!
Don't
Uh-oh.
bladder! Oh, get-
No, I'm good.
Hey,
You received Final Destination 2.
no.
Shit.
Watch out for falling
Out of
ladders.
there now.
Oh.
It might fall into your eye.
Ow. Let me tell you about that achievement we just got.
Anger management, yes.
Anger management. Do you know what the achievement description is?
Manage your anger?
Get emotional. That's what I mean by some of the achievements being cryptic as fuck. Because all we did was get mildly irritated and we got 10 gamer score.
That's what Condemned needs.
A fucking thesaurus? Or a dictionary?
It needs emotion. David Cage needs to direct Condemned 3.
Uh-oh. Oh, whiffed
Oh
it.
dear, oh dear.
So here's one of the big boys I was telling you about. This guy has so much more health.
Ah,
But, fortunately, pretty easy to take down when
not
you get...
that much, apparently.
Yeah, when you get good combos on him, you can take him out fairly easily. I will say, this is stitched together from multiple recordings I did of this level, just because, 1, I got lost, 2, I died a lot, and 3, it just looked better, in my opinion, in some areas. Here we get our tools back!
Hey.
Yay! And now you won't realize that I died in this segment, because it's so thoroughly edited. You'll never notice. Here's one of our emitters.
I didn't notice. Even after you said something, I didn't notice.
Oh, it's great. The power of editing. But that big boy, throw your current weapon at him and go in for a 1-2 punch. That is probably the best combo advice I can give you, and it takes them down almost immediately. I
That's
whiffed
some Bruce
it,
Lee
of
shit.
course, but
Ah.
it still worked. Here's another meth lab here. Let's go ahead and blow that shit up.
I have to applaud this game for its anti-meth stance.
No meth.
Don't do drugs! Don't give yourself the fucking chance!
Yeah, blow it up before you're able to become an enabler.
Kill the meth before meth kills you.
And then you have a big hulking monster that looks like methamphetamines.
Except it's on meth, so it's like really skinny and ragged, and it doesn't really know where it is right
Yeah,
now.
skinny, ragged, kind of drooling a bit. Gonna kill you, Ethan.
No, you're making him sound fat. If he's on meth, he's skinny as fuck.
I'm gonna kill you, Ethan. Bleh.
Hey guys, have you seen the latest episode of Public Access Television? I like to play it whenever I see the cockroaches crawl on my blankets.
What cockroaches? Do you live in a clean apartment? Oh, they're everywhere!
The ones that crawl out of my belly button.
I need to get them out of there. Let me just burrow a little bit.
There's some fucking horror for you right there.
So
Yeah, I can see it. Drug addict horror is easy, especially when they're kicking your ass.
yeah, I don't know why that guy was just not going down. Apparently my punches are little more than feathers. But thankfully, in another take, a second guy showed up and started attacking him.
Clearly, PCP is his drug of choice.
Yeah,
It's fucking invincible.
there we go. Give me your weapon. What's cool about Condemned 2 is you hit a guy enough, you can actually disarm them and pick their weapon up. There's also a special combo to get their weapon from them.
I liked how I saw something, like, sparkling in the back. Was that him, like, kind of shining a bit?
I think so. They're trying to put on the spooky filters, so everybody looks a bit strange.
Well, it also lets me know where he is, so I'm not, like... He didn't come in out of the dark and... Oh, jeez, what are you gonna do to him?
Come here, buddy. Let's come over here and,
Oh, that's a little...
anticlimactic, yes. There we go. A better weapon, finally.
Alright, now I'm ready for you! Oh, you're all dead.
Going back to your talk about balancing, I'm just piecing this together. A lot of these weapons don't last as long as they did in Condemned 1. They actually break a lot easier. But the only reason they do that is because now you have your fists. So you always have a weapon on hand, even if your stuff breaks. No, please don't give me that much credit. I don't need it.
Nah, that was a good punchline.
God damn it. Alright, this is funny. I like this. Ethan has the jitters from being sober too long. So if you want to steady your aim, you gotta drink alcohol, baby. Yeah, look at that. Woo! Oh, give me the drink. Give me some Jägermeister, straight from the bottle. That's some good German syrup. Alright, here we go.
Note that the calming effect of alcohol is temporary.
Temporary my ass, it lasts forever.
Too goddamn true, Condemned 2. Too goddamn true.
Yeah, they say it's temporary, but look how slowly that bottle is emptying. It takes a long time to run out of the effects of alcohol.
I could go a bit longer, you know.
Just one more drink. I think it'll be really good with just one more drink.
Actually, that's the bottle he has right now, and he's kind of like drip feeding it to himself.
He's stuck an IV in his arm. He's like, I'm already used to needles. Why not an IV of alcohol?
It's like, if I don't have a constant stream of alcohol in my system, I start getting nerve damage.
Speaking of nerve damage, that guy missed me like 5 times in a row. Oh, here we go. While I'm being shot. Fucked it up. All right, one more time. Bam. Well, all right. So I'm not really good at this because the button prompts are... They take too long, okay? I'm impatient.
So a guy in a drunken stupor can easily be blocked if you just put your arms up like, eh.
Yes. Oh, and I love the fact that after I messed up that chain attack 1, 2, 3 times,
Whoa!
the guy behind him just decided, you know what? I want to be in this fight too.
That looks like fun. I want to kick some ass too. I want to mosh.
I want to be a part of something. Ugh. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Melee combat does look a lot better, though.
It also just feels good. Like, as soon as you get the pattern down, you get a groove going, it's really fun to just beat on people and be unstoppable.
I feel like you should work on your defense a bit more. You're coming in too aggressive, and that's
I'm
leaving
bad.
you open a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to strong arm it, and if any of you have watched me play Dark Souls, I always try to strong arm it, so yeah, I need to learn how to be defensive.
Ah!
Oh, that was a thing.
Wait, it's called the P Hotel?
Yep. PE for prosperous profit. Oh, there it is.
Prostate.
Hey, I got it.
Oh.
There's your second emitter. There's actually dead birds right in front of the door, so you can easily find that. Hey there.
Told you to put it on the 5th floor. What's wrong with you? That was totally within throwing distance.
Mr. Thomas.
Stop worrying. I'm in the main lobby.
I'm in the main lobby.
I still got a bottle going. I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Judo master. Ha!
Stuff is indestructible. I love it. Ooh, another one. Okay, you ready for this, buddy boy?
I'm ready for some physics.
All right, let's all right, slide through here, and we've got an investigation. We're back in forensics, so now we have to examine the body and find out special details about it. This is why this is one of the improvements I love, because in the first Condemned, you're just pulling out the right tool and looking at the thing. Now this one, you actually have to explore corpses, just check every nook and cranny, and get all the details.
Okay. Male or female? It's an elderly female, obviously.
And this is also where your score can degrade, so you got to get these right.
Nah.
All right, clothing. Let's check right
Male
here.
or female?
He's wearing a police uniform. And this is something I also like. You're getting these bullet points ready, and then after you're finished, you turn them in, and that gives you your score. So right there, I actually got it wrong. It's not a security badge, number 46. It's a police badge, number 46.
Oh.
So careful, they
tripping
do
you
try
up.
to trip you up.
Receiving your notes now.
I didn't really notice until you hesitated.
Male police officer. Service number belongs to a Deputy Dennis Black of the Metro Police Department. I'll notify MPD. According to dispatch, he's been missing for almost 2 days now. Can you determine the cause of death?
Yeah, he died.
He died from being dead.
He died of death. The big D. Death kills more than cigarettes.
Death kills more than cigarettes? No shit!
You know, I had a grandpa who once. He had the death. Never recovered from it.
Good work.
Stupid
It appears
death
the victim bled
disease.
out from a gunshot wound
Never
to the
having
chest.
any
I'm
success
guessing the
rates.
shooting is connected to our investigation somehow.
You know how many
Has the body been-
billions of people have died from
Is this the
death?
crime scene?
How many people have died from death, coroner?
Oh, it's not just people. I mean, it can contract to animals, too.
No!
Every pet I've ever had death.
No! Oh, God, not the death. Please.
Mr. Johnson, I'm afraid you have death. Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson? Oh, he's dead.
Oh, well, I guess it's a little too late. I mean, I could have told him, but
Okay, it's
I
coming
guess he'll
through
be
now.
left in suspense for the rest of
Blood
eternity.
suggests the victim crossed
Where did
the
his shoe
location,
go?
then died. It may lead
Oh,
you back
don't
to
you
the
know?
crime
It's the
scene.
shoe bandit. He steals shoes and then kills you.
Ah, God. This has been a PSA for death awareness. Please, don't die.
Please. Ask your parents about death.
And if you do die, we'll fucking kill you.